afternoon and welcome once again to the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. I'm sitting here telling Kyle in that intro, it's always easy for me to tell how old some of those pictures are by the color of tie that I had on. A lot going on in the city, but to kind of start off with, you may have noticed that some of the flags, actually all the U.S. flags in the city are flying at half-mast because it's really kind of hard to imagine that 18 years ago today, things changed drastically here in the United States with the incident that occurred on 9/11 and the number of citizens, the number of firefighters, the number of first responders, the number of police officers that woke up that morning not expecting what had happened. And so it's always good to pay respects and remembrance to those who lost their lives on 9/11 back in 2001. So Kyle, I've got Kyle, our weather reporter, here with us today, and Kyle, take it away.
So today it's partly cloudy skies with a high of 91 degrees. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, high of 90 degrees. Friday, partly cloudy skies, high of 90 degrees. Saturday, partly cloudy, high of 84 degrees. Sunday, mostly sunny, high of 87. Monday, mostly sunny skies, 89 degrees. Next Tuesday, partly cloudy, high of 89 degrees. Next Wednesday, scattered thunderstorms, high of 86 degrees. Next Thursday, scattered thunderstorms, high of 84 degrees. Next Friday the 20th, scattered thunderstorms, high of 82 degrees. And next Saturday, September 21st, with scattered thunderstorms, high of 81 degrees.
So there you have it. So Kyle, let's talk briefly. You know, coming up this Friday is, I know, a big event for you and certainly a big event for me. Let's talk about Turn It Gold a little bit.
Well, it's for Childhood Awareness Cancer Month for kids that have cancer.
And so the volleyball game is
7:30 p.m.
7:30 p.m. And then the soccer game is coming up as well, is it not?
Yeah, 4 o'clock Chesterfield.
4 o'clock Chesterfield. We're going to get to this at the trailer for today with this the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. But yesterday was a really interesting day to where we were able to unfurl the Turn It Gold flag. Kyle, I don't know if you got a chance to see that in front of the Armory or not.
No, I was at work, actually.
He was at work. This is a hard-working guy right here. But we will certainly show that to the viewing audience at the end of today's program. Number of things going on around the city when it comes to street improvements. The street repaving project will continue to roll its way through, no pun intended. Carroll Road, Roxbury Drive to Dove Drive is underway. High Street between Union and Washington Street. Washington Street from Lancaster Street to Pratt. And as you know, this is a project that will keep rolling until we get all the streets that were on the list this year as priority streets repaved. So more to come on other streets as that project rolls and moves forward. East State Street, the contractor is going to be working today to adjust the utility covers on the East State Street near Eden Place intersection. Two-way traffic will be maintained, as is typical with something like this. They're expecting this to, lane closure near Eden Place will remain in place until September 12th, tomorrow. Fire hydrant flushing will continue. This will be the Near East neighborhood on, let's see, it'll be in the area of Stimson Avenue to Woodside Drive and then East State Street to the bypass. So fire hydrant testing will be 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday until they get that section done. And likely there will be more hydrant testing as we go on into the fall season. Parking garage improvements, project update. We've been working with Gutneck Construction to provide improved lighting as well as safety elements throughout the municipal parking garage. They're going to be painting and new signage on each floor. We've gone away from the upper and lower, as you may recall, upper and lower 1, upper and lower 2, upper and lower 3, so on and so forth. And we're instead color coding those floors to where people will know whether you are in color coded, say orange or red or blue for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So that project is moving along. I was up there looking at the lighting in there, and this new LED lighting, and it's more lighting as opposed to the former fluorescent tubes. It makes a notable difference in terms of brightening the parking garage up. There will also be some murals, really it's photographs that are of whatever color that floor is, of those hues that are going to be on the elevator bank. So that you'll notice right away as well. But also know that with that, there will be some areas that we're going to have to caution tape off as time goes on with that project. And as usual, any project related to engineering and public works, you can certainly reach out to Engineering and Public Works at 593-7636. Or with the parking garage, you can call us at the City Building, which would be 592-3340. Let's see, we have a number of things Arts West related. The Moon Tunnel Reading Series. That reading series will be, let's see, it will be Friday, September 13th. Go figure. And as I understand, there's going to be a full moon. Is that correct?
Harvest moon.
A harvest moon. Harvest moon on Friday the 13th. That's kind of scary. 7:30 p.m. So come and check that out at Arts West. Feel free to arrive early and congregate with a lovely OU creative writing crowd. It's a BYOB with valid 21 or over ID. And it is free admissions. There's also the Musical Lending Library Instrument Petting Zoo at the Pawpaw Fest. That's another thing. Scott, you forgot to tell me to remind everybody who's here watching today that the Pawpaw Fest is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be there as a judge. I'll be judging the let me think. It is the Pawpaw Foods Contest, so baked and beverages that are Pawpaw related. I'll be there judging that. I'll also be judging the best Pawpaw at the show. So we'll see how that turns out. Not that I have the most discerning palate, but I'm certainly looking forward to it. So Pawpaw Fest is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this instrument petting zoo will be at the Pawpaw Fest Saturday, September 14th, 11 to 12 p.m. at the Kids Tent. So come check that out. Afternoon with Raga with J.J. Gregg, sitar. This is Sunday, September 22nd at 2 p.m. Suggested donation is $5 for adults, $2 per students, or $10 per family. This is J.J. Gregg is a lyrical and meditative sitar player, which relaxes and rejuvenates listeners. Not a bad thing to have happen to you. So come and check that out. Songwriting workshop with Megan B. That will be September 29th from 2 to 4 p.m. Again at Arts West. It's a $12 suggested donation to learn how to be a better songwriter. So worth going and attending. Fall classes at the community center are going on now for a multitude of different classes, everything ranging from Zumba, yoga, Pilates, boot camp, La Blast. Don't know what that is, but it sounds like a blast. Tiny tumbling, karate, taekwondo, fencing, tai chi, and likely some other things. So go down to the community center and see what might suit you best and meet your physical fitness needs. Again, lots of stuff going on at the community center. So those hours, open hours are Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sundays from 11 to 7. All kinds of great things. And then finally, in terms of just updates, evening boot camp, designated to increasingly challenge you with whole body and cardio exercises for all fitness level, high intensity interval and circuit training taught by Lori Neville. And as I understand it, she is amazing. And the reason I understand it is because my wife has been doing boot camp with her for quite some time, and she comes home totally whipped, but feeling great. So this one is going to be Mondays and Wednesdays, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., starting September 30th through October 30th. It's 5 weeks. For members, it's $35. For a non-member, it's $50. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I may actually sign up and take this evening class. So come and do evening boot camp with the mayor. So worth keeping ourselves in shape over, and that's one way in which to do it. I have a proclamation that I'm going to read, and this is a proclamation for Drive Electric Week. As we all sit there and try as best we can to reduce our carbon footprints, and we need to. I think about this all the time with ways in which we need to adhere to the Paris Climate Accord so that we can leave the planet in better shape for people like Kyle or for our children or our children's children. We just need to do a better job. So therefore, proclamation. Whereas petroleum-fueled vehicles are responsible for producing over 50% of our local greenhouse gas emissions and are a contributing factor to air pollution and climate change, threatening the health of our citizens and the sustainability of our planet. And whereas the imbalance between gasoline resources and worldwide demand are escalating gasoline prices to levels that overburden commerce, hurt economic growth, and cause hardship on our citizens. And whereas the transportation sector needs support to move forward adoption of clean energy technologies, including plug-in electric vehicles, that reduces the demand or the dependence on foreign fuel and supports a healthy environment and economy. And whereas the City of Athens is dedicated to being a leader in the use of clean energy, establishing policies and programs that conserve energy and promote sustainability, and whereas September 14th through September 22nd, 2019 has been designated as National Drive Electric Week throughout the United States to educate our citizens about the benefits of plug-in electric vehicles and to promote their adoption. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the mayor of the City of Athens, Ohio, do hereby proclaim the week of September 14th through 22nd, 2019 as Drive Electric Week in the City of Athens, and I call upon all residents of this great city to join me in supporting the aims and goals of this worthwhile effort. Whether you knew it or not, and I think a lot of people do, the city's Code Enforcement Office, the Office of Development and Code Enforcement, has a fleet of 3 electric vehicles that they use to get out and about and check on everything from rental properties to looking at other things throughout the city, citywide, within the bounds of the code office, and they do it driving electric vehicles. That all said, hopefully you will come down to Friday night's volleyball game and see how the volleyball game is honoring Turn It Gold to raise awareness about childhood cancer awareness, which this is that month, as well as Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. We've talked about this before. The cupola is going to be kind of bouncing back and forth between being gold and being blue, honoring both of those very, very important initiatives, but also Drive Electric Week. So hopefully you'll come down to the volleyball game and check that out, or to the soccer game, or a whole list of other things that are going on that are all things gold. And please drive by the Armory and look at what is draping down from the parapet of the Armory, as well as what is flying from the flagpole. And if you look carefully, check out the front door to the Armory. It has kind of a pseudo facelift going on too. So that all said, hopefully you enjoy this trailer. But join us again next week for the next installment of the Mayor's Weekly Press Conference. Take care.